First person shooters are one of the most popular game genres today, but the way players aim their weapons has changed dramatically over the past 3 decades. In this video, I'll trace the evolution of aiming systems in shooters from the fast and simple hip fire of the 1990s to the introduction of aim down sights, and finally to modern recoil and aim assist systems. Each stage didn't just change how guns worked, it reshaped how players experience these games. Let's start in the early 90s with games like Doom and Quake. In these shooters, aiming was incredibly simple. You didn't need to line up a perfect shot or even worry about vertical aiming, as long as your crosshair was pointed at the enemy horizontally. The game would autocorrect for height. This is what we call hip fire only aiming. The result was a lightning fast pace. Players could run and gun through entire levels, spraying bullets without worrying about recoil or precision. This was partly a technical limitation. Early hardware couldn't handle advanced aiming systems, but it also created a unique experience. Combat felt like an arcade game, fast, chaotic, and focused on movement rather than careful marksmanship. Fast forward to the mid 2000s, and aiming took a big leap forward with games like Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare. This is where aim down sights or ADS become standard. With ADS, players could hold a button to raise their weapon to their eye, zoom in slightly, and fire with greater accuracy. This mechanic slowed down gameplay, but it rewarded precision. Suddenly, it wasn't just about reflexes, it was about positioning, timing, and accuracy under pressure. This shift had a huge impact on how players experience shooters. The genre became more tactical, more immersive, and more skill based. ADS also changed the feel of guns themselves. An assault rifle was no longer just a spray weapon, but something you could carefully aim with a medium range. After modern warfare, ADS became an expectation in almost every FPS. Today, aiming systems have grown even more complex. Competitive games like Valorant focus heavily on recoil control. Each weapon has a unique spray pattern, and skilled players must learn to counteract it by pulling their mouse in the opposite direction. Mastering this mechanic takes practice, but it raises the skill ceiling dramatically. On the other side, console shooters like Apex Legends and Call of Duty Warzone rely on aim assist because analog sticks are less precise than a mouse. Aim assist gives players a slight sticky effect when their crosshair passes near a target. This keeps the experience competitive and fun across different platforms. These modern systems strike a balance between accessibility and mastery. They let casual players feel powerful while giving hardcore players deep mechanics to master. In many ways, aiming has become the defining skill of the FPS genre. Looking back, the evolution of aiming tells the story of how shooters grew up. Hipfire gave us speed and simplicity, but limited depth. ADS slowed things down and rewarded careful tactical play. And modern recoil and aim assist created a balance between skill mastery and accessibility. Each stage reflected the technology and audience of its time. Early shooters were designed for fast arcade style fun. Mid 2000s shooters leaned into immersion and cinematic realism. Modern shooters focus on competitive balance and cross platform fairness. Aiming is something players do every single second in a shooter, but it's also one of the mechanics that has changed the most. From Doom's wild hipfire to Modern Warfare's ADS, to Valorant's recoil and Apex aim assist. The evolution of aiming systems has shaped how we play, compete, and experience first person shooters. And as new platforms and technologies arrive, it's almost certain that aiming will continue to evolve in the future.